Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Hello everyone, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Gobind, and this is your Channel for Grace. Thank you guys so much for being here. This is a completely different setup, and it's a little bit more difficult for me to see the chat because I'm so much farther away from the computer, but can you guys hear me? I am going to look at the chat through my phone for the time being, but I want to thank you guys all so much for being here, and I'm excited because tonight is a very, very powerful full moon in the sign of Gemini. And on Thursday evening, I actually went live and I did the astrology for this powerful full moon. And it's just incredible. This moon is at 27 degrees of Gemini. It is also on a star called Polaris, which is it's connected to the Orion constellation. And what, in a nutshell, this constellation of Orion is actually a portal. So this moon is a portal to travel beyond time, beyond space. Hello everyone, welcome in. And what this is really activating for us is an opportunity to feel a connection to our divine families. And Gemini is very much the energy of communication. And this is communication with the Orion starseeds. This is also communication with the Syrian starseeds, if I connect to it through the, Akashically. And it's also a powerful connection to the Pleiadian constellation, and they're all kind of in a line, and they're very connected to each other, especially through our ancient history and where the temples around the earth are placed. So also, let me actually go through and say hi to everybody that's actually in the chat. Hello, Dawn. Welcome in. Hello, Christina Maria. Thank you so much for being here and moderating. Hello, Sparky. Welcome in. Hello, Melanie. Hello, Veronica. Hello, Abby. Hello, Danny. Welcome in. Sage, good to have you here. Carmelola, welcome. Cole, welcome in. Nelvin, Maricela. Thank you guys for showing up. Traylene is here. Jenny as well. Jill, and you guys might be kind of hearing it in my voice that I'm a little bit more of like a sober kind of a tone today. So I'll tell you the story because I think there may be some of you guys who have no idea what's going on in my life. And I would like to share it so that you can have a better understanding of how significant this portal really is. Hello, Valerie, welcome in. And so yesterday was a very powerful day for me. Hello, Humble Raw. It was the day where my dog Gaia transitioned. Hello, Kim. Welcome in. She had been dealing with. I did a whole Instagram like live video and a tribute to her. So make sure to go check out my Instagram at Channel for Grace and check out that video that I posted, the last thing I posted on my feed, because you'll get to hear like the whole story and not being in the moment right after. I really needed to just speak about it and tell my story. So, but yesterday was the day, and she had been dealing with cancer for over a year, and we knew like the day would come. We also knew that we didn't want her to suffer at all. And she was suffering. And I think sometimes as, dog mommies and daddies, we can feel so much fear for letting go and not having that physical connection that we hold on to our pets, even when they are suffering and in pain and pretty much, like they're not comfortable at all and their quality of life has really decreased. So it was hard because, you would never know that, that if you looked at her and you didn't know her, you wouldn't really know that she had been going through all these health, issues. She had a tumor like 6 months ago removed from her foot, but it started growing like a year ago. 6 months ago it was removed, and then, we found out. That's when we got the diagnosis. And so we're like, okay, we'll see how long she stays with us. And there was a few days ago, she actually got to a point where it just completely reached. It was the final sign, it was the one that said, it's time to go, and she was still walking and she was still running and she was still like jumping around everywhere. And that's what made it really difficult. However, what actually has like come out of this experience has been one of the most powerful like experiences of my life. And the thing that happened a few days ago is like she started peeing blood, and we're like, okay, we're done. Like we're done. We're not gonna do like drugs and like keep this going. It was just very clear. We both knew, me and my husband knew intuitively that this is what was going on. So we decided to, I called. There was an animal hospital, and I got on the wait list at 8 a.m. in the morning. And I figured, okay, like sometime in the afternoon, that's what they said. But what happened was like we started off at number 12 on the list. And as the list kept moving like hour by hour, and they started like, okay, now you're number 7 on the list. Like now you're number 6. I started getting really nervous. And there was a moment where I felt like I was almost going to panic. But something happened, and I didn't get off the wait list. I was like, no, something tells me not to get off of it. Like, just feel the fear, but like, don't get off the wait list, right? And then something happened. We went on a third walk. Like we were getting ready for it like all day. We went on a third walk, and on this third walk was when the true magic of like the way my spirit guides, angels, and teachers communicate with me through the stars and the magic of the astrology is really how it all like came about. And we were walking and she was running and she was free, and I could just feel like that she was getting ready to like just completely be free. And then I saw the moon in the sky, that Gemini full moon, and I felt this like, the sky was pink and it was so beautiful, and I felt this like peace and serenity in my heart. And I knew that it had to happen, and I knew that I needed to go through with it. And at that point we were number 3 on the list. So it was quite a day. because I knew that it was like the last this, the last time I was going to feed her, the last time we were going to go for a walk. And I was just like a mess, you know? Can't even, there's no way to imagine that kind of like intensity, emotional intensity. So the time came and we got ready and we went. And the thing that happened, it was like it was a beautiful experience. It wasn't, nobody was mean, you know, like we didn't deal with like weird energies at the pet hospital. Like everyone was so loving. They had this beautiful room that they called it the comfort room, and it had a couch and it had like a little fake fireplace, but it was giving off heat, and the room was warm. And I was just like, oh my God, this is so, like, this is what I need, because I'd always been afraid to have to take her somewhere. I always wanted to have someone come to the house, but it was like, it was not going to happen. So I was there with her, and when she finally like left her body, I felt this like whoosh energy, and it felt like it happened really fast. And I was like, oh my God, that was fast. Like she's gone. Like, oh my God, like this is whoa, you know? And this morning I had my Akashic record certification. This is the final weekend of the training. And so, and the theme for the weekend is communicating with souls that have crossed on, and soul contracts and things like that. So what we did today is my entire team, like we're a team now, like that's how it feels. My entire class and my entire team, we all went up into the Akashic records, and everyone, what our job was to go and talk to Gaia. So I was like, oh my God, okay. The messages that came through were, I mean, I was obviously like bawling my eyes out. She asked very specific questions like, how would Jai know that it was her, talking? And there was just these little details. And I wish I could literally share with you guys the recording of it. But it was like, there was so many synchronicities. It was like overwhelming amount of affirmation that she's fine. She's way more than fine. In fact, she was here like for me. And it's interesting that she lived, exactly 13 years. Like that number is just so everything about it. And that it was a Gemini full moon that like she chose. And one of the messages that came through, and this was the one from my teacher, is that there's some kind of energetic connection to the stars and the stargates right now, that she needed to go now, because this was when the moment was open for her to get back home. And my teacher got the message that back home was close to the Sirius star system. And I don't know if I told you guys, but like a few weeks ago, I had this experience where I was walking out at night with Gaia. And this is something that we did all the time. We went outside to walk, and I gazed up at the stars every night. And it's the Orion and the Pleiades and the Sirius star system that I just like gaze beautifully at, and I'm in amazement and in awe. Well, that one night that we went out, I remember seeing a star that was shimmering and twinkling like the star of like, it looked like a cop car light, just like, and I literally thought it was like a plane or like some kind of UFO. So I got so excited about it that I just started running towards it, because you have to get to the clearing. There's like some buildings in the area where like we couldn't quite see it, but I saw it for a second. I was like, whoa, what is that? And me and Gaia both started like running. We're like booking towards it, right? We're like, let's go see the star. And oh my gosh, it's so cute. But so when I got to it, I was like just standing there like staring at it, and I was like, what is that? I didn't believe that it was a star, because it was twinkling so freaking bright. And then I pulled out my app that tells you exactly, what star you're looking at. And as soon as I shine it on that star, I literally see it's the Sirius star. And I've heard that the Sirius star is the brightest star in the sky, but I had never experienced it like that. That was next level. And I realize now that the Orion and the Pleiades and the Sirians have been communicating with me and through Gaia and everything, letting me know that it's time, like the time is coming closer. And so it was this full moon, and my teacher that said, there's a portal right now that she needed to go now, like she couldn't wait or she wouldn't have been able to get to really where she was going. And she's not an astrologer, and she didn't know that this full moon was an Orion portal. So I was like, you have got to be kidding me. Like, so many powerful confirmations and affirmations, and there was a lot of other messages that came through that just made me feel like high, from like the love and the essence of what Gaia was. So that was amazing and so powerful. And I feel like so thankful. And of course, I'm like going up and down to the emotional waves, but I'm so thankful to have, the ability now to like be with her and work with her in a different way. And one of these powerful ways is through the Akashic. And that experience that I had today, like, if there was ever a time where like I maybe doubted, like, oh, is this real? Or like, are we really like seeing things and communicating? Or is this just, that those things are just normal human things. Today's experience just like blew it out of the water for me. I mean, it's just like, I was like, mouth open, like can't even talk, like, whoa, what just happened? And so much is going on that I am like just taking it like moment by moment, So I knew that I had to go live tonight for the ceremony, so I wanted to do it. I already knew I was going to do a special, broadcast, because this is very different than the normal ceremonies that we do. What we're going to do today is an Akashic healing chamber. And the reason why I wanted to share this with you guys, one, because I am starting a STARSEED membership that starts on Tuesday. Tuesday is the first event. You're going to start, if you're signed up already, you're going to start getting emails on Monday, but Tuesday is the first event, and it is a solstice ceremony. So this portal is ongoing, and it is continuing on until like Tuesday and beyond. But these are this is the powerful time. And the reason why I chose to start our Starseed membership on that date was because of that, because it's one of the most, where the veil is thin and we can communicate and we can interact. And so literally one of the messages that I got from Gaia is that she absolutely had to go during this portal, that she is that one of the things that was funny is like she's not a dog. She's like this amazing, like, galactic star being that like none of us could figure out where she's actually from. And I'll share the story maybe some other time. Maybe I'll share the story or some more of this information on Tuesday night for the Starseed membership, of all of the things that we found out about Gaia through going into the Akashic. But this is something. These Akashic healing chambers are something that I'm going to start offering in the new year as a personal thing. So you can actually just purchase one for yourself, and I will do this for you. And the other is I'm going to be having these Akashic healing chambers as part of the Starseed membership. So we'll rotate. There's going to be at least minimum of one live event per astrological season. So Tuesday's Capricorn season starts. And so once we get going, you'll start getting emails and, content and videos that are uploaded onto the portal. And when you sign up, you create your own login and password, and you are able to go in and watch all the content and stuff. If you miss anything, there will always be a replay uploaded onto the portal. So I'm just really excited, and I'm just beyond. I feel really like somber. I feel really vulnerable. I feel really sensitive. I feel definitely one thing that I want to do and do my best at is I don't want to fall into that fear that like she's not here anymore. Because every time I go into that mind state, it feels really ugly, and it doesn't feel good, and it's just like it just breaks you apart. So what I experienced today, and I'm so thankful to, my Akashic healing classmates for doing this for me and holding space for me during such a powerful time. And the other thing was that Gaia knew that I was going to have the Akashic team like helping me get through it the next day. And that's one of the reasons why she was like, no, it has to happen now, because this is going to happen and you're going to have this experience, and it's going to like show you like the magic of the universe. And I mean, it was just incredible. It was just incredible. So I want to stay in the light. Like I want to be in that essence, and I want to be with her joy, and I want to be with her like essence that she is now. She's free, she's free from pain and she's free from suffering. And one of the reasons why she came was to help me see that the world has too much sadness, and she was here to bring joy. And she was one of those dogs that is like, you look at her and you're like, there's someone else in the dog's body, because it's not a dog. It's like, it felt like a human energy, like ascended being, like gazing through her eyes. But I think maybe I'll tell you guys a little bit more on Tuesday about who that being is and what we discovered about her and her soul and the magical thing that she is, at the winter solstice ceremony for the Starseed membership. But let me look at the chat, because I know you guys have been posting stuff and I have not been looking at it. Thank you, everyone, so that's what's been going on. Like, I've just been like checked out. So like normally Friday nights we do the mini readings. I was like, it's not happening. That was when I was literally with her at the vet. And so I'll slowly get back on track. And like I said, I want to stay in the light. I want to stay in the light with her. Like she's in a place of bliss, and that's where I want to be. I don't want to be in the loss that we feel in this third dimension. I want to be in the bliss that she is, and that she brought, to the world. So thank you everyone for your prayers and your support. And this is going to be a really beautiful night. Hello, Maddie. Welcome. A really beautiful night. And I hope that you guys enjoy it. So it's going to be a little bit different than normal. What I'm going to do is we're going to go right into the reading. I want to do the reading, the tarot reading for the message from this full moon for all of us. And I'll say a prayer, to clear the space and to call in the spirit guides. And then we're going to go right into the Akashic healing chamber. And one of the things that I'm going to do, so the best thing that you can do to experience this is to make sure you have headphones. And I've did a little bit of a music test, a sound test. And it seemed like the volume was like a little bit loud, but I literally put the volume as loud as it goes. So I hope that you have headphones so that you can put it as loud as it goes on your headphones. And I'll have to figure out, the exact sort of alignment of all this. But yeah, just make sure you have headphones for to have the full experience. And then once we finish, I'll close the records. And then we will be complete, and you'll have this like beautiful example of what an Akashic healing chamber is. So thank you. Hello, Belinda. Welcome in. Yes, exactly, Valerie. I want to be with her. I don't want to be with the lack of her. I want to be with her. And this is such a powerful teaching point for me, because I have to remember that she's still here. She's not gone. She just changed form. And that's a huge thing. I'm learning that through her. She's like teaching me that exactly. So are you guys ready? You're ready for this? Thank you again for being here. Make sure to share this video out, and to whoever friends or people that you think will benefit from it or will really enjoy it. And yeah, let's dive in. So I'll say a little prayer to open up the sacred space, and then we'll go right into the card reading. So you can take a little deep breath in and a deep breath out. And an inhale. Exhale. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and teachers for being here with us this evening. I would like to ask for the clearing of the cards that we're going to be using for this ceremony, as well as the clearing of my energy, so I can be that open channel of wisdom and intuition and these messages to flow through to everyone that is here live and everyone that is watching the replay. Thank you, and I can't wait to go on this powerful journey. And we would like to ask for a beautiful message from this full moon in Gemini Orion portal for us and the collective. Thank you. Aho Satnam. All right, here we go. So I'm going to pull 5 cards. One of them is going to be the intuition card. The other one is going to be the challenge card. The third one is going to be the overall theme for the moon. And then the last one will be wisdom from the ancestors, and then the animal spirit. All right, what's the wisdom from the ancestors? Do you see that? This is what normally happens, but I can't ever show it because it's not really ever on camera. This was like this is how many cards fell off of that. Just went flying off. I picked the one on top. All right, what animal spirit is guiding us through this powerful journey? Ooh, I like it. All right. All right, so here we go. We got, and they'll be hard to see the cards a little bit. I'll try to do my best, but I'm kind of far away. So 6 of Wands is the first card. Second card is 3 of Pentacles. Third card is the 3 of, the Judgment card. Wisdom from the ancestors, Ace of Pentacles. And then we've got the lion as the animal spirit that is guiding us through. So the 6 of Wands is a card that, to me, what it represents more than anything else is victory. So I love that. I love that this is the first card that comes out because it makes me feel good. Like we did it, you know? That's how I feel about, Gaia's transition is like, we fucking did it, everything aligned. And I always dream of like being a part of some epic galactic, alignment, and I can like do something to help save the world or whatever. This really felt like that, and it was through listening to my intuition that I was able to like get, the feeling across and understand and do the things that were being asked of me. So victory, I feel like this moon is bringing us this powerful victory, and we're feeling it in all kinds of ways. I feel like all kinds of ways we feel the victory that is here, that has arrived, that is it's almost like a taking over like our feelings and our emotions. Super powerful. Let me take this mic off the thing. Hang on. Okay, this may be a little bit better. So I can kind of sit down. So that is, the 6 of Wands, such a beautiful energy. The next card we get is the 3 of Pentacles. And the 3 of Pentacles, I love the image in this card because it's got this aura of joy and celebration. If you look at it, there's like these women holding hands and dancing, and it's so beautiful. But the powerful thing about the 3 of Pentacles is that it is a card that talks about teamwork. This is so fucking cool. I'm like tripping out over here. Victory because of the teamwork. So obviously it was like many beings working together to like make this happen and make this transition happen at the exact timing, and all these souls, like even the Akashic, the Akashic, training girls are like, they're, we've gotten this far along in the training. This is the last weekend. I mean, we're pretty comfortable with it now. And it is just like beyond. And I feel like, wow, the teamwork was what like made it happen. But this is also, the challenge card, which is, it's hard to find people that you connect with and people that you align with. So it is a challenge, but if you find that community, like if you find those friendships, if you find that power, it's like you've got it all. You've got it all. And this is also reminding us that we're not alone. We are so not alone. The overall theme is the Judgment card. Of course, the Judgment card is the card that comes out at the end, it's meaning at the end of, like, when we transition on, supposedly there's like Judgment Day or whatever. But I don't get that kind of like a gnarly, like apocalyptic kind of message from this card. What I actually get from this card, and I always remember this from the Fifth Agreement by Don Miguel Ruiz. You guys should definitely listen to that book, because it's mind blowing. He talks about the Judgment card as not being Judgment Day, but he talks about it as the last judgment, like the last time that you're going to take anything personally, the last time that you're going to not be impeccable with your word, the last time that you're going to what's one of the other agreements? I always forget them, but I know them in my heart. It's be impeccable with your word. Don't take anything personally. I always forget the third one, but the last one is always do your best. Somebody will put it in the chat. But anyways, it's the last time you're going to do like any of those things that damage you and damage others and free you. It's freedom. The last judgment is the ultimate freedom. And that's the overall theme that we're feeling right now, is there is a powerful energy that comes through this Gemini astrological sign. And it has to do with Mercury, the planet that rules the mind. And you make no assumptions, right? The last assumption that you'll make. Thank you. Oh, nice, Jenny. Thank you. You guys are awesome. I love it. I love it that you guys know the 4 agreements. But it's just like magical, and it's the last time there. It's a freedom. It's freeing. We're freeing ourselves. And the Gemini energy comes through Mercury, which is the mind, which has to do with the first, law of the universe, which is mentalism, and how everything is mind. Everything is mind. You think, I think, therefore I am. I am, therefore I think. Oh, I love it. So what is the wisdom from our ancestors? And it is the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning in prosperity, a new beginning in, I was going to say love. And, pentacles aren't necessarily connected with love, but I feel it. I feel it because there's a rainbow. There's a rainbow. And then look at that. There's the Eye of Ra. Boom. There it is. The Eye of Ra. Aldebaran is also a star that's found in the Gemini. That's found in the Gemini constellation in Western astrology. But it is the Eye of the Bull in the Taurus constellation. But Aldebaran is the Eye of Ra, the Eye of revelation, the all-knowing eye. It is consciousness. It is mind. And Ace of Pentacles is a new thought. Imagine if thoughts create a reality. Imagine what this means. A new thought, a new reality, a new freaking world, because we're done with the judgment. We're done with this energy because we are working together as a freaking collective, and we will be victorious. like the motherfucking lion. The king. Oh my God, this is amazing. I love this. So, the lion, you know, this is about royalty. This is about your passion. This is Leo energy. This is the sun. The sun represents God. The sun represents God. You know, it's like the essence of who we are as souls. We are like little protons and electrons that like for at one point came from light energy, you know, and we're just reflecting things and we're having experiences here and there, and it's just beautiful and powerful. And the lion to me is like, hold your ground, be courageous. The lion is about courage. Be courageous, stand proud. Ooh, stand like a mountain, from that Nako song, stand like a mountain. And we shall overcome. But it needs, this energy needs our regalness. It needs our heart. It needs our heart. Leo is the heart, the lion. Regulus is a star connected to the Leo constellation. It's the star at the heart of the lion. And it is a royal energy. It is royal to be in that space. It is royal to be in your heart. It is royal to love so much that you would do anything to like make the world a better place. How freaking beautiful is that? I got these other cards too that are amazing, called Visionary I Ching cards, and you guys know how much I love the gene keys. So I got this deck to help me connect with the gene keys, but they have really like little sweet one-word messages on them. I actually want to pull a couple because I want to get like a little more, you know, we love to do the little sprinkle the oracle messages in. Okay, so I'm going to put the mic back on the stand. Give me 1 second. All right, and we are going to shuffle. All good. Don't even worry about it. How many cards just came out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One for each chakra. Let's go with that. Okay, first card. The first chakra is going through the chakras. Endurance. The 32nd gene key. Thunder above and wind below. Baby, you're in a hurricane. You're in a hurricane or a tornado. Ooh, endurance. It's time to endure. You have to stay grounded, right? First chakra, grounded, because that's going to give you the endurance that you need to move forward. Second chakra, the 33rd gene key, 33, retreat. Sky above, mountain below. Oh my God, I love this. Retreat. Give yourself time to take care of yourself. Third chakra, the 34th gene key. Thunder above, sky below. Great vigor. Great vigor. Yes, it's like the power that like propels you forward. Your endurance, the ability to take care of yourself, and the strength and the vigor that just, you know, the vigor of life that just makes you want to live. I want to live. Okay, where are we at? Fourth chakra, the heart. Oh, get out. I can't even with this. Oh, the 35th gene key. See, the 35th gene key is one of my gene keys. The 35th gene key is actually my life purpose. And the 35th gene key is the divine gift of boundlessness. And in this deck and in the I Ching, they call it easy progress. Fire above, earth below. Ooh, heart center. Easy progress. Easy progress. Boundlessness. Wormholes and miracles is what the 35th gene key is all about. All right, throat chakra. The 36th gene key. Ooh, darkening of the light. Earth above, fire below. Ooh, darkening of the light. Wow, in the throat chakra. Okay, what this speaks to me is the duality of light and darkness, and how the reason why the light gets darker is because we have to go into that darkness in order to process and move through and enter into a whole different atmosphere, a way of being, a way of living. It is just amazing. But that duality is what, like, dive into the darkness so that you can become the light. Darkening of the light. Throat chakra. Third eye. The 37th gene key. Oh my God. Extended family. Wind above, fire below. Extended family. This is our spirit guides, our angels and teachers. So you can connect through them through your third eye. Project through the third eye and let yourself take a journey and go see your ancestors and go meet your star family and go meet your communities in the spiritual realm. Extended family. And it's funny how these were all in order, and they all came out like this. So I mean, I didn't even shuffle. Like, I shuffled just a little bit, but this is cool. We've got the 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, and this is the last one, 38th, and this is the crown chakra. Diverging interests. Fire above, lake below. Diverging interests. Ooh. So the crown chakra is the one that frees you. It's the one that, like, releases from the crown. You open up, and that's how you can experience the divine and have an experience of divinity. So diverging interests, it's almost like there's more than one way. There's more than one thing that lights the world up, and you have to be your unique self and light yourself up, because that's the way that this is going to help you move forward in life. Is you got to shine your own light. And it's not just about you moving forward individually, although we all need that, the world needs that, but it really is about, each of us doing it individually so that we can then shine brighter as a collective. Yes. Oh my God. That was amazing. That was amazing. So, beautiful, powerful readings. Let me check the chat real quick. Yes. And we had these, our friends, our friends, I don't know if they're in here in the chat, but they made this beautiful bouquet of flowers. I should probably go get them and show them to you real quick, but the vase is super heavy because I put it in water. It's cute. I put a picture on my Instagram. I'll post a picture of it here as well on the community board. But I am so thankful for those beautiful flowers, and you have no idea like how magical this day has turned out, even though it has been a very, very difficult time for me. This has completely I feel so supported and so loved in all directions. Like I said, the community is really what will help you and me and everyone move forward. And that's what we want to do, is we want to light up the world by lighting up ourselves. Yes, as within, so without. I love that, Christina Maria. So, are you guys ready for this Akashic healing chamber? I don't know how long it's going to go for, because once we're in there, I'm just going to go with the flow. But if you guys are ready, say yes in the chat and we will dive right in. I'm going to clean up this little mess over here real quick. I'll move the cards out of the way, and I want to see you guys post yes in the chat. And I will have you guys, I need to ask for permission to open your records. And so I know I was thinking about this. I was like, this is kind of intense, because normally you don't really do, you don't even open up the records of like, thousands of people, but who says you can't? Who says you can't? I never heard that you can't. So we are going to do this. So what I need you to do is, if you're here in the chat, I need you to type yes. and say, even if you're watching and you haven't posted anything, I need you to type yes, that you are okay. You're giving me permission to open the records. And if you're not able to type because you're driving or whatever, give like energetic permission. Just say yes out loud. If you're watching the replay, say yes out loud. Yes, you have permission to open the records of this group. And I trust that it's everyone that is supposed to be here. I trust that it's all in alignment. This is what I'm learning. Everything in divine alignment. Everything. The biggest lesson that I'm having to learn this right now is that I have to fucking trust everything. Every single thing that happens. Like, I can no longer look at the world in the same way. Because after the affirmation and the confirmation that I received through Gaia's transition has completely changed my view of life. And everything is divinely orchestrated. Everything. Oh my God, it's so amazing. So, yes, permission, yes. And let me clear these cards, and we will go right in. And if you don't give me permission, then you don't have to watch the rest of the video. Then please don't, because we're gonna open up the records. All right, I love you guys. Let me mute this for a second, and we'll get ready. I'm gonna actually, while I get myself ready, we're gonna play a little bit of música maestro, and yeah, maybe this part will get like YouTube does it and copyrighted, whatever. But this is I'm gonna play a mantra called Akal by White Sun, and I think they'll be okay with me using it. But if not, they want some credit, they can put a copyright on it. That's totally fine. But we're going to start by listening to this song. So what I want you to do while I get ready, this is actually a perfect way to transition. Thank you for giving me that download. I want you to get ready by putting on some headphones and like laying down, or like sitting, like you laying down is going to be the best, because you want to just be open to receive the healing, and the healing is going to come through in very different ways. And it's sound healing, so it's through voice, it's through instruments. You'll just see what I mean when I start. But I want you to get ready by closing your eyes, and this chant of Akal is the chant to help a soul transition. So if you have dealt with someone who has recently transitioned, or is transitioning, or you feel like you want to just send some love to someone who has recently transitioned, you chant this mantra. So I want everyone, as you listen to this mantra, to think of that one person, that one being, that one soul, and then collectively we'll chant this for Gaia as she continues to ascend through her powerful, ethereal, galactic expansion, explosion, and creation of new galaxies. We'll keep singing her up there higher and higher. All right, so here we go. Sat Nam. from the north, south, east, west, as above, as below. May all angels, guides, seers, and the Great Spirit guide us in this journey. May our hearts be received and our visions be guided in light and love. May the deepest wisdom come forth for this group in this moment, and may they be supported by the ancients of all creation. The records are open with the greatest integrity to serve this group and all humankind. All is held in a stream of light and love. All is guided. All is protected. The records are now open. You are loved.
You were always my favorite, and I secretly knew I was yours too. You would always remind me that I was special. You were the first one that I ever felt, the safest with, and the first one I felt safe with. Vos sos mi ángel, vos sos mi ángel. You are my angel. Oh, you are my angel. You understood me like no one ever has. You knew I was different, that I came from the stars. You taught me how to trust and fly, oh, like a butterfly. Vos sos mi ángel, vos sos mi ángel. You are my angel. You say you are my angel. But one day you became a butterfly, and I had to say goodbye. You showed me how to fly, how to be free. You are my angel now, 'cause I feel you right here all the time. You are my angel now. Vos sos mi ángel, vos sos mi ángel. You are my angel. Oh, you are my angel. You are my angel. Oh, you are my angel. Oh, you are my angel. Oh, you are my angel. Listen
Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Begin to gently find movement in the fingers and the toes. Take a nice long stretch as you begin to wake your body back up. And you can slowly make your way up to seated. And just be in stillness as we close the records. I give thanks to the north, south, east, and the west. All the elements, tattvas, the Great Spirit, angels and guides, guiding all with the hands of creation and love. May we be blessed and loved. May this Akashic healing chamber close with the highest integrity to continue to serve and heal. And may all be well in a stream of light consciousness. Aho, the records are now closed. Anybody want to share? That was quite something. And you really never know what's going to come out of that. Pretty happy about it. You guys are probably not here. Like floating in outer space. Oh my God. Insane. Amazing. So beautiful. What a journey. Did anyone have any visuals? I'm curious to know if anyone had any visuals. You're welcome, Joan. Yeah, I'm probably like, you guys are probably like, can I just go to bed now? Like, I don't know what to say. But thank you all so much for showing up. That, ladies and gentlemen, was an Akashic healing chamber. Steph says so much gratitude came through. Beautiful. Maricela says, I felt my warrior spirit. Ooh, I love that. I love that. Maria, all over the place with my emotions. Jenny, thank you. Belinda, I traveled to many places. Oh my God, I want to know. I want to know. Aho, says Alexa. Thank you, Christina Maria. You're welcome, Steph. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. It was like walking through clouds. Ooh, I can't wait to hear the replay and see how, like, I'm going to experience it tonight on the replay. Karina's ancestral healing elementals grounding so much. Yes, I kept getting all these faces from the early 1900s. Whoa, somebody time traveled. Amazing. Oh, and now there's exactly 33 in the chat in this moment. So we're gonna end with a thank you. I want to say thank you to everyone for showing up, and let's hope this one goes out there to everyone that needs it and could use some healing right now. This format is not going to be it's not what I usually do here. This was a preview to some of the events that we're going to be doing for the Starseed membership, which begins on Tuesday. So if you want to be a part, we're going to actually do another Akashic Healing Chamber for New Year's Eve. We're going to have a New Year's Eve Akashic Healing Chamber. And I'm going to go all out on that one, as if I did tonight. But if you want to be a part of that, if you want to join us for that, join the Starseed membership. Carmela, I had my eyes closed and saw you hitting me with one hand, or sitting with me. I was like hitting you, sitting with me, one hand on my heart and one hand on my forehead. Wow, with light coming from your hands. Wow. Oh my God, that's amazing. I realized some feelings with a deep cry. I released some feelings with. Obviously, I can't read after that. Epic Jai, says Shannon. I have to experience that later tonight. It's all good. It's all good. I thank you for being here. And yes, you can watch it again as many times as you want to. Yeah. So that was an Akashic Healing Chamber. I'm not going to repeat this here because that is something that I want to offer as a special offering for people who join the membership. And also, if you want to purchase one for yourself, if you know that you need healing for whatever reason. You saw me using the tools, the instruments, like the voice, we just never know what's going to come through, but the healing is exactly what you need in that moment. So if you're somebody that needs healing, if you're someone that knows someone that needs healing, this is something that would be amazing to gift to someone, or even to just gift it to yourself. And these Akashic Healing Chambers, personal sessions, like private sessions, will be available starting the beginning of the year. So if you want to experience them also, not on exactly a regular basis, I'm not going to do one per month, but I'm going to do one every once in a while when the alignment happens, right? So we got New Year's Eve welcoming in the new year 2022. We got to celebrate, and we got to go deep. And I'm going to have a real powerful intention for that one. So if you're part of the membership, you will get to experience that in a group way, which is also really, really beautiful and really, really powerful, as you guys have experienced today. Yes, and I'm also going to start offering Akashic Records readings starting at the beginning of the year, and I'll have a few different offerings. So you can choose the Akashic Healing Chamber as its own thing, and under the umbrella of Akashic Records reading, I'm going to be offering a general Akashic Records reading, a technique that actually came to me through the Akashic, and I call these readings Akashic astrology readings. And the third one is crystal gridding. So if you want to grid your house, if you want me to tap into the Akashic, and it's kind of like feng shui on steroids, we go into your space and we crystallize it. Basically, I will tell you what crystals you need to whatever energy you want, what it needs, what you need to move around, like all of that we can do through the Akashic records. So happy full moon in Gemini. Thank you everyone for holding space for me as well, and for Gaia. That was like her farewell. That was like her farewell goodbye. Travel on, my dear soul sister. And let me see what you guys are saying. Thank you, Belinda. I appreciate that. Nelvin says that was great. I saw a place. Ooh, what did you see? You're welcome, Alexa. This wasn't all out. When you were singing about the butterfly transforming, it gave me chills and a bug warm heat as my mom comes to me as a butterfly since her transition back in August. You know, Maria, I wrote that song for my grandma. I wrote that song for my grandma, and she comes to me in butterflies too. She's a little butterfly spirit, and we discovered that she was actually in her essence was also in my dog that just transitioned last night. So there's so many powerful connections, and yeah, that's exactly what that you were feeling it, because that's when I wrote that song for her, and the transition, and what I felt when I was going through that transition. Oh, thank you, Christina Maria. You're welcome. She says thank you for showing up, and thank you everyone for joining us this evening. Yes, I feel so light and calm and peaceful. That is everything right there, Maria. That is everything right there. That's what I want for you guys. I want you guys to feel that light and calm and peaceful. Satnam, Joan, you're welcome. Thank you, Kim. Thank you. It was an amazing experience. You're welcome. Fly high, Gaia. Exactly. I love my grandma too. Well, thank you again, everyone, so much. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your weekend. I'll be back on Monday to do the weekly reading for you guys and talk about the astrology. And we do have the winter solstice coming up. And like I said, we're having a member-only winter solstice ceremony. So if you want to be part of that, then you can join the Starseed membership, and the links are in the description of this video. The butterfly was your mom too, Belinda. Oh my God. I love all the synchronicities. I love it. Thank you so much. Like I said, have a beautiful day, and I will see you guys all very, very soon. Satnam.